is Cam Schlittler, who grew up in the suburbs of Boston. His entire family were Red Sox fans. He said they've now all converted to Yankee fans. As he gets set to throw a pitch, he said he's dreamt about his entire life. That entire life encompassing 24 years. And now Alex Bregman cascaded with boos with 2 down. Right down the middle.
It's easy gas. When you watch his delivery, how tall he is, how smooth his delivery is, the ball just jumps out of his hand.
And Bregman puts one up in the air that should be playable. It's a tough one for Rice, and he has it go off his glove.
I'm really surprised right there that he wasn't called off by Jazz. That's, as a first baseman, you're going back, you have to be listening to the second baseman. Is he going to call you off or not? Jazz was coasting towards that baseball. I thought he was going to call him. Right there, it seemed like he was going to call it, bailed, and dropped by Rice. Better angle from second base than from first. That'll be called an error.
Another chance for Bregman with 2 strikes. That's high. So Schlittler started the year in Double-A Somerset, made 9 starts, 10 appearances, had an ERA of 2.38 before he climbed to Triple-A, made 5 starts, and joined the Yankees right after that. Called strike 3, a 100-mile-an-hour heater from Cam Schlittler, who made his way through the first without much difficulty at all. And now Cedar Rafaela, 0 for 6 in the series. A good fastball hitter.
He's 0 for 6, but he had a really big at-bat in game 1. 11-pitch at-bat that drew the walk. Something the Red Sox were not accustomed to seeing all season long.
Another one that missed off and in. Yeah, he had the 11-pitch at bat, and then of course last night he put him in that position to try to bunt, and he attempted to do it on 2 pitches, ended up popping it right back to the pitcher. Two and one. Cedar signed in 2017 with a $10,000 bonus. Swing and a miss, and now he's become one of the best defensive center fielders in all of baseball. One is in the dirt. Cedar's full name is Cedar Chipper Nicasio Marte Rafaela. His mom was a huge Braves fan and really liked Chipper Jones, thus part of the name. Behind home and on a play. Cedar was more of an Andrew Jones guy.
Yes, mom wasn't.
No. He liked Andrew Jones, but liked Chipper better.
Everybody liked Chipper.
Except any Mets fan.
Yes.
Big pitch, 99, right on his fist. Second strikeout of the night for Schlittler.
Well, you got to throw a strike, and he does. You can see it's a 2-seamer with a little run on it, and foul tipped into the glove and held on in the web.
That brings up Nathaniel Lowe, 0 for 3. 2 lefties as Yoshida has to dive back. He was leaning a little bit. The 2 lefties the Yankees threw at him, and Fried And then, of course, Rodon kept a lot of the lefties on the bench for the Red Sox, similar to what Crochet did against the Yankees in Game 1. Lowe try to hold up, but it's called a strike.
Schlittler's doing a nice job of changing his times as well. He's got a higher leg kick. Red Sox trying to take advantage, but he's really keeping Yoshida off balance at first.
Lowe played 34 games in the regular season for Boston, hit .280, hit a couple of home runs. And Schlittler has now worked his fourth 0-2 count. He is the fourth rookie to start a winner-take-all postseason game for the Yankees. You got to go back to Spec Shea in 1947. Mel Stottlemyre did it in '64, and Ivan Nova in 2011. 100, but it missed off the plate inside.
But it still did the job. Now as a hitter, you're looking to cheat inside. It's curious now 2-2 what Cam will go with next. More cheese, just down and away.
Kind of old school style to Cam Schlittler. Just my four-seamer, I'm going to challenge you. I'm proud of it, and rightly so. When you can throw a fastball like that, you should be proud of it.
Pitch number 32 with one out. And another foul ball. Throw it that hard, right, Coney? You're gonna throw it a lot.
Yeah, it's either a four-seamer or a sinker, a two-seamer, well over 60% of the time.
Yeah. Made his debut July 9th. Called strike 3 right at the knees. A sinker at 101. And as you said, Eddie, he kind of set him up with that pitch inside before this.
Oh, you look at the first pitch, cutter in, and as a hitter, okay, he sped me up. I see the cutter. Then he goes 101 down at the knees. Buena suerte. Good luck right there.
And here's Romy Gonzalez. He's moved down to the 9th spot. He's 0 for 6.
And he could be an impact. I'm talking about Crochet from the bullpen.
He could be tonight.
You think so, Eduardo?
I believe so.
Yeah, Alex Cora certainly didn't dismiss the idea. When you asked Aaron Boone about Max Fried, he didn't dismiss it either. He had a bit more of a smirk on his face.
There's no ghost runner if this game's tied after 9.
Fair point. Certainly in the case of the Yankees offense, you can see video, and it's good video. It's high definition video, but there's not a familiarity. We just talked about the bullpen familiarity. Neither of these teams have really ever dealt with these guys before. Another strikeout. That's number 4 for Schlittler.
That's a great point, Carl. I mean, you can look at all the video you want, but until you're in the box and seeing what these two pitchers feature, you're not going to know. And that's right on by. You know, you trust in your stuff. Yeah, if you throw 100, I'm going to trust it too.
You see how much he missed that sinker on top of it? That just tells you how much action even the sinker has on the top part of the zone.
Back to the top of the order, Duran.
It's a great point, Eduardo. The subtle nuance of Schlittler's two-seam and four-seam action, the spin orientation, the subtle movement on it, can really be deceptive.
He mixes a curveball in there. Wasn't it Aaron Judge who talked about the biggest challenge for a hitter is a pitcher that can throw a four-seamer and a two-seamer? Like, that's really all a pitcher who has command of them has to do. He went with a cutter. They'll have to throw down to first. It's another strikeout. That's 5 in the game for Cam Schlittler. A lot of swing and miss on the pitches tonight from the big righty of the Yankees. That's a strike. The Red Sox haven't lost consecutive postseason potential clinching games since Game 6 and 7 of the 1986 World Series.
Been a while.
It sure has. And a lot has changed since that 1986 World Series for Boston. Winning 4 times. Narvaez with a man on first.
Big gap in left center field as Grisham plays Narvaez more towards right center. Not a lot of speed at first.
You heard Alex talk to Buster and implied that the team didn't play defense behind early. Do you agree with that assessment?
I think the blooper, he's talking about the couple of ground balls. The blooper that kind of started it all off at that particular play, and he felt like, a little bit unlucky. Volpe's ball had some eyes on it. This one is a play that could have been backhanded. It was actually scored in there, even though it was a bit of a tough play. But a couple of soft hit ground balls in that inning and a blooper. Now, Rosario's ball was smoked over 108 miles an hour, but yeah, I could certainly see that from Boston's side or Alex Cora's side, that early was a little bit unfortunate.
Nothing wrong with a little product placement.
Narvaez battles off a 99-mile-an-hour sinker. Last time the Yankees defeated the Red Sox in that postseason series was the Aaron Boone home run. Swinging on this, that's a strikeout. He's got 6. Big swing from Abreu, and the velocity down a hair, 98 miles an hour, relative to the 101s we saw early, but pitching with a lead. And he is also gone chasing. Schlittler 7 strikeouts tonight.
Might not be 101, but 99 is not bad at all up there, Tony.
His 70th pitch at 99 miles an hour. He's also thrown 47 strikes out of those 70 pitches, and fastball dominant, 2-seam, 4-seam.
Big swing on the first pitch from Schlittler is fouled off. He finished by saying, sure, I'm going to try to beat him, but he also said, if I'm lucky enough and I can, that would be a dream opportunity. So far, he's having one of those dream-like starts. Schlittler's dad played baseball and football. And Duran is behind 0-2. That was in Easton, Massachusetts at Stonehill College. '78th pitch of the game, 20th of the inning. Did he go? Yes, he did. John Lipka, the third base up, rings him up. He strikes out 3 in the inning. Now Yoshida swings at the first one, and he was trying to get all 160 pounds of his into it.
How about that? Using the entire mitt. Sometimes it's snow coned, and sometimes right on the heel.
But his balance, because the glove never hit the ground. Awfully impressive. As Yoshida sends one the other way, but it's foul.
This is where he's buckled down already twice. First hit came on a 2-2 count. Second hit came on a 1-2 count. This time he's 0-2.
Schlittler's 9th 0-2 count. He's got 8 strikeouts. He's got 9. Yoshida way out of the strike zone for that one. I'll tell you one thing too, you can think about the current season, but you can dream on the future with Schlittler and Cole and Fried and others coming for the Yankees. He has been dominant tonight. He's done a terrific job too, staying off the barrel of the bat. There they are right there. Cole on the right, Fried on the left.
Kind of scary when Cole comes back healthy next season. Look at the abundance of starting pitching that this organization has.
Well, having a guy like Garrett Cole in the dugout for a guy like Cam Schlittler is invaluable. And believe me, Garrett Cole is that kind of guy. He'll sit down and go through every pitch with Cam Schlittler after his starts to go through the sequencing and what he should be doing. It's like a second pitching coach on the bench.
Yeah, you saw Rodon as well there. Heel. You mentioned that Narvaez deal. Elmer Rodriguez, right, has been outstanding.
Now, Narvaez has paid big dividends for the Red Sox. They found their everyday catcher.
Sure has. 2-2, looking for strikeout number 10. There it is. Cam Schlittler, double-figure punch-outs.
Tell you this, 95 pitches already. He finishes this inning. I do not see him coming back out for the 8th. This could be the last we see of him.
Wilyer Abreu swings and misses at 97. Walpole, Massachusetts, about 35 minutes from Boston, Massachusetts. It's the birthplace and where Schlittler grew up. His dad is a police chief in a nearby town, Needham, Massachusetts. Walpole became famous, dating myself, back in 1982 when the driver in the snowplow game was a Walpole State Prison inmate who was on work release. That's the town Schlittler grew up in. That prison no longer houses inmates. But if you remember, the great story about that was the field goal kick was up and good when they removed snow from the field, and the Dolphins were complaining about it. And Mark Henderson, who was the prisoner, said, "What are they going to do? Put me in jail? I'm in jail." Swing and a miss. And that's exactly what Schlittler has done tonight to the Red Sox hitters. He has locked them up. The 100th pitch, looking for his 11th strikeout. There it is! Every major league city and fan base appreciates a great starting pitcher. And when Schlittler came back to the mound, they gave him a standing ovation. A play on the last name. Just finished this, Schlitt. Strike number 1 at 97. He comes on to the mound in the 8th with 11 strikeouts. This season began for him in Double-A. 9 starts, 10 appearances. Climbed to Triple-A. 5 starts. York Yankee. His velocity and stuff has been on point tonight. It was a pretty simple arsenal. He learned to throw a sweeper, added a 2-seamer and a sinker, and that 4-seamer is his money pitch. Still throwing 98. And as Tony said earlier, easy gas. Easy gas.
Getting swings and misses with that 4-seamer.
A very consistent, smooth, and repeatable delivery has delivered high octane all night long.
Facial expression has never changed. A dirty dozen for Schlittler as Gonzalez is gone.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, and he continues to give reason for Boone not to take him out.
Well, they're taking a hitter by hitter right now. This is October.
And Duran pops it up, giving chase and making the catch and flipping into the Red Sox dugout. What a catch by McMahon! Schlittler, the first one over there to congratulate him. Ryan McMahon airborne.
But he's known for his elite defense, and it's not just ground balls. They know what's at stake. All out on the line.
Guys, it was right next to me. He got his hands down to brace himself so he didn't land on his head, his shoulders, anything like that.
What an amazing play to add to an incredible night here at the stadium for the Yankees. He ran 75 feet to make the play. And Story, a one-pitch grounder to Volpe. 7 pitches to get through the 8th for Cam Schlittler. Are we talking about a complete game? Oh, I think Booney just said that's it. He retired 9 in a row. He struck out 12. And he looked as strong in the 8th as he did in the 1st.